bringing a whole new energy in my team.
Galaxy Opals are game changers, and I'm also feeling big respect for perennial favorite, the Admiral, David Robinson. Big-time strength and a double-double machine. Grab this 10-time All-Star when you reach level 40.
And you'll be catching and shooting right from the jump with Evo Klay Thompson. Ready to sink shots and make the move?
Now it's time to meet the starters for the teams, beginning with the visiting Indiana Pacers. At small forward, Aaron Nesmith. At shooting guard, Andrew Nembhard. At center, Miles Turner. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. At the other guard position, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors! At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 1, Brady. In the middle, at 7 feet tall, number 19, Jakob Poeltl. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At small forward, at 6'6", number 9, Arvin Barrett. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of your home team. These are your Toronto Raptors!
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Poeltl in at the 5 spot. And this is the 4th and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Now, here's Siakam. Tries again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Halliburton for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you can feel that they were playing for each other.
And here is Nesmith, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. Nesmith can't get it to go.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
There it finds Barnes. Over Siakam. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Barrett. Barnes has got 5 now.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
A great we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Will it go? And the layup is good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Halliburton for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside, Barnes. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barnes against Siakam. Takes it inside. Pocket 6. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 5.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's Dick. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton for 3.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
And it's quickly missing. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And here's quickly for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Siakam against Barnes. Step back shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Turner. And that one, good. Turner's got his 2nd basket.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Here's Dick. Here's quickly. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket. Pacers trail by 9. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Indiana moving the ball over. But Trey. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Pirtle. And he gets it back. And good that time.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Dick. 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And Barrett slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so here is Indiana. The Raptors getting the bucket. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Siakam misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Barrett the pass to Dick. No good with the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 34-point game against Miami.
And his story is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Then for the Pacers, Wiseman comes in for Turner. And Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton against Mitchell. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Looking to end the run. The second chance effort. Here's Wiseman. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And Indiana making a change here. Walker's checked in, and he sinks the second. You look at the Raptors. What a show they're putting on so far. Undefeated in NBA Cup play at 3-0. And these fans are loving the play from their team.
Riding high, and with these home fans behind them, I think they're in really good position to enter the knockout round with some positive momentum.
And then when you talk about Indiana, up 2-1, they have a chance to put themselves in a great position tonight.
Yeah, if they win this game 4, odds are they'll advance to the next round of the Cup. But it's going to be tough here on the road.
That one good for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Mitchell against Halliburton. Pass to Wiseman. Shoots over Olynyk.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton for 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
to Abaji. Back to Mitchell. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Rejected by Halliburton. Toppin passes to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Brown's shot is good.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Pass to Toppin. Halliburton outside. And there's the pass to Walker. Abaji pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Shots good by Boucher.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. And a wide open look for Walker. Off target from outside. Toronto leading by 14. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And here is Mitchell. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love that Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Here's Mitchell after James Wiseman's bucket. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Raptor shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Toronto. The Pacers also with a sub. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for James Wiseman. Count it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mitchell looking it over. A three ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mitchell's got 6 points. Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Jackson and Turner man the post position. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton against Brown. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Neesmith. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Onside, Barrett lets the 3 fly. Here's Fernando. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 18.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
To the paint. Barnes outside from past the arc. They get it back.
Tops in scoring. And they're also number 1 in distributing the basketball. A testament to their supreme unselfishness and the passing talent of their floor leaders.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball called on the play.
And here are the Pacers now. Raptors leading by 18. Fernando, the pass to Dick. Left side, Brown. On the wing, Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Siakam is checked in for Isaiah Jackson.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Now here's Brown, who's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Knocked loose. Down low. Here's Fernando. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Fernando's got 4 points in the quarter. Pacers trail by 18. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Here's Nembhard. Dick defending Turner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Raptors leading by 18. Barnes passes to Fernando. And here's Brown outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 10.
And those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And it's Halliburton missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's Fernando. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Brown against Halliburton. Siakam left side. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton with the bucket. He's got 16.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Fernando, the pass to Dick. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Nemo. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Here's Nemo. Here's Turner. That's tipped. Barrett with the bounce pass. Fernando, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
And here are the Raptors now, after Indiana gets the three.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And it's in there. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. You know, Craig, the one thing you love about the NBA Cup tournament, it makes these early regular season meetings matter much more than they used to.
A win is a win in the regular season, right? But you can never have that taken from you. But you do have an extra layer of intrigue in these games with the NBA Cup going on. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Pirtle, he's checked in for Barnes.
Raptors. Jakob Poeltl.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pass to Nembhard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Olynyk kicks to quickly. Into the lane. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And he slams it one-handed.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. Pass to Nembhard. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Raptors. Second, the Pacers.
Both of these teams have established tempo as an identity. I mean, they're playing fast and scoring in bunches.
And Toppin throws it down.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Toronto working the ball around now. Right side Barrett. Now the pass to Quickly. And he lays it straight in. Quickly's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half. Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Passes it to Abaji. It's Barrett on the wing. Nembhard grabs the board.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
For Barrett, again, Indiana.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And here's quickly for three. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 16. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard trying to free himself up. No good on the triple. It's stolen by Wiseman. He can't get that one. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Olynyk the pass to Quickly. The offensive rebound. Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Davion Mitchell comes in for R.J. Barrett. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Boucher finds Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Boucher passes to Abaji. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great to look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
And so he hits both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
Stripped it away. Now the feed to Mitchell. Olynyk high post. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. Nailed from three-point land. Abaji's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The pass to Halliburton. Over quickly from 13 feet. It goes down. That's now 22 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Raptors leading by 15. Quickly kicks to Mitchell. Shoots over Nembhard. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And Boucher sends it back. Here's the break. Here's Abaji. It's rebounded by Indiana. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mitchell kicks to quickly. It's up a 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Halliburton against quickly. Halliburton looking around. The 11-footer. Rebound by Olynyk. Now, here's quickly. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
You got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, give us your take.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Barrett. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Quickly against Halliburton. Here's Dick. That's good on the jump shot. Dick's got 9.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Passes to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Turner after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Turner passes to Halliburton. And the shot goes in. 26 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Here's Halliburton. Raptors knocking down the tray. Here's Neesmith. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And it's quickly missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Siakam on the phone.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Here's Barnes. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 12 points for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Nembhard with it. Dick defending. Nembhard's shot is good.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Halliburton, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Halliburton finds Siakam. They get a hand on it. Turner with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Nembhard. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Barnes can't get it to go.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Some changes for Toronto. Bruno Fernando comes in for Jakob Poeltl, and it's Brown in for Quickly. Siakam hits them both. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 14. Brown, good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Nembhard with it. Dick defending. They get it again. Here's Turner. Goes up again. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Turner's got 4 points this quarter. Dick passes to Fernando. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Here's Barnes. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Brown against Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Turner. Here's Neesmith. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they'll keep possession. Barnes. Kept alive. Has to bear it. A three from Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Snatched up.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard. Getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Raptors knocking down the tray. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Boucher. Barnes dishes to Mitchell. Back to Barnes. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Barnes has got 14 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Barnes.
Mercy. Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Brown. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Brown kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. Brown outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Here's Nembhard. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Siakam, rebound by the Raptors.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Offensive rebound. And the basket by Olynyk.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
Now, here's Siakam. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Barnes against Toppin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. Number 1, the Raptors.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 29 points for Barnes.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
To the wing on the left. Toppin finds Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot's good from Wiseman.
Listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 29 points. Pulls it up. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Nembhard. 15 points in the game.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Here's Barnes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Toronto.
The free throw off from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Now here's Barnes. 33 points for him. Brown, no good. Nembhard with it. Goes up on the block. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Here's Brown. The pass to Barnes. Puts up a deep three. Brown kicks to Boucher. And here's Barnes for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 36.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Abaji going inside. Banked in off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Nembhard. They get it back. Outside for Jackson. Trying his luck from deep. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Brown the pass to Boucher. Mitchell outside. No good from outside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Toronto ahead, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Indiana. Walker out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Shepard. And it's Furphy in at the small forward spot. Here's Abaji. Following the score by Indiana. Here's Temple. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Halliburton. Passes it to Walker. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Here's Walter. Takes it off the glass. Walter's got his first points of the night.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Walker the pass to Halliburton. Walker surveying the floor. Pass to Shepard. Misses the three. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He gets it in there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Walker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Toronto with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. To the right side. From deep three-point land. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Furphy. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Looking to get back on track here. And Mitchell with the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Halliburton against Mitchell. Halliburton kicks to Wiseman. Indiana with a new shot clock. Count it. Furphy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A really good sign for him. The work they've done on the offensive glass this half, paying dividends.
Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Shepard. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Pass to Furphy. Bucket is good. Furphy's got 9 points here in the second half.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Halliburton for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Halliburton with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Furphy. And he can't jam it through. The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. They grab their own miss. Temple the pass to Fernando. Here's Walter. Second chance shot. Wiseman with the rebound. Now Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not. You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Shot's good by Furphy.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The pass to Temple. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Here's Halliburton. Raptors knocking down the tray. Here's Shepard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Shepard. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Garrett Temple. And the Pacers also making a change. James Johnson's checked in for James Wiseman. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
To the middle, here's Furphy. Another shot. The kick out to Walker. Quickly against Halliburton. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Chris Boucher is checked in for Toronto. Halliburton against Quickly. Right block shot. Here's Walker. Jackson trying to break free. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one drops. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Raptors moving the ball around. For 3, Barrett. And he jams it with authority.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
It's deflected. Halliburton against Quickly. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Indiana. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Walker. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barrett. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Now here's Walker. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
and I know the fans love it. But nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
They get the rebound. Halliburton for three. That shot is off.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Quickly. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Some changes for Indiana. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Toppin in for Shepard. The Pacers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Here's Nembhard. Offensive rebound. Misses the layup.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Jackson, that's good. 10 points for Isaiah Jackson.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
And here's quickly for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Launches the three. Tips it up. Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Fernando, the pass to Quickly. Over Halliburton. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Quickly against Halliburton. Boucher finds Quickly. Over Halliburton. Off target. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.